back, anybody that's been watching. This is episode 3, and we're going to pick up with you, Perkin. You were
Alrighty.
working on basically coming up with some good stuff to help those that are sick at your arc.
Yep.
Oh, hang on before I start and get too far ahead of myself. A couple things. One, make sure you replenish your animal power points or your mutant points. And it's been a while, but we're back at the arc, so we need to do a day's work. Which arguably that would be difficult with everybody sick, but I want to go ahead and get that done because you haven't had an opportunity to do that in a while. So right now, you're working on a school, okay? So that's a comprehend or know the zone roll, and you need 6 successes, okay?
All right.
And we'll have to remember when others join up to let them give a shot at it. I bet you Chef's getting some dinner. Nope.
Aww. What is that?
All right. So we've got a
Okay.
little bit to go still on that.
That is a sign of the evening.
I don't know. We had 2 successes out of 3 people rolling. That's not bad. Of course, you did roll a lot of dice too. But that's all right. I was in a game here earlier this week where we were rolling 20s like they were going out of style, but unfortunately you needed 1s. It was a flip. You wanted 1 instead of 20s. 20s meant bad things. And it was just non-stop 20s rolling. And we all agreed that it would have been better if we were playing Dungeons and Dragons at that point. But anyway. All right. So Perkin, back to you. You've got, if I remember right, you did roll and you've got everything figured out. It was going to take you about a week to get everybody kind of lined out. Is there anything you want to do along with that? I think you were talking about prioritizing a little bit. If you want to expand on that.
Yeah, prioritize. Well, firstly, it's going to be anyone who is really bad off, regardless of whether they're mutant or animal, because I understand there might be a few animal people that are in a bad shape. But other than critical condition, then prioritize mutants.
Okay.
And then I will be conscripting people as they get better to assist with creating more medicine until I basically have a good production line going that I don't need to keep conscripting.
Okay. Do you would you prioritize your doctor?
She's a mutant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going with the mutants over the animal people first?
Yeah, other than people who are very, very... Like, if there's an animal that's in critical condition, I'm not about to say, oh no, mutants first.
The animals seem to have dealt with it a little easier than the mutants.
I understand that. I'm just saying if there do happen to be any animals that are critical, they will also be... I understand that there's not going to be as many animals for sure, but if there are any,
okay,
then they'll be in the first wave.
Now, what are you doing with your council members? Who you met up with? You went and talked to 2, didn't you, Perkin?
Tried to. They were too sick to really understand too much of what we said.
Okay. Do you remember what 2 you talked to?
It was the animals, because the animals were the only ones that were doing well.
Okay, didn't make a note of it, and I wanted to make sure that I had that right. All right. So, are you going to prioritize them?
Well, they're mutants, so yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's see here. It would be Rutger and Alman that you would go to first, then. And so Alman, that's she's happy to see you. Oh, thank goodness. And looks really weak when you go in to see her. And she pats your arm. She says, "Thank you. Have you figured out what's making us sick?"
Yes, we did figure it out, and it's been fixed. But the people who are already sick we now have to get them to be better. So,
have you figured something out?
yes, we have medicines on the way that we're making that should help a lot.
Okay. You were able to make a couple of doses, weren't you?
Yes, we were.
Okay. Are you going to give her one?
How critical is she compared to the other critical cases that we've got?
Your leadership's pretty bad right now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then we'll worst cases get
Let's
first.
put it this way: you rolled really well, if I remember correctly.
I did roll pretty well.
I'm going to say that you've got enough doses, basically, to cover your critical patients at this point.
Perfect.
Okay? So when you go to see them, you're going to be able to take care of them, because people have said that the leadership is pretty bad off. So did
we flush the lines and everything? I know that we got the filter fixed, but have we flushed everything bad out?
Chev, I'm sure that probably would have been part of your process. Okay. I don't think you specifically said that, but I don't see Chev being half-baked about it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yep. Perfect.
So anyway, yeah, she's thankful, grateful, and she says, "Forgive me, but I'm going to rest now."
It's okay. Rest is what I was going to suggest. So good.
All right. So you're going to go to Rutger next?
Yeah.
Okay. While you're headed over there, Chev, what are you doing right now?
Probably just going through everything else to make sure nothing else has been tampered with.
Okay. Like
generators, etc.
Power relays, things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. All right. Go ahead and give me a general roll on that. And I'm going to give you a +2 because you're not under any kind of pressure here. But let me pull this. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that's your roll? I gotta take away some of your dice, man.
I assume you were saying a regular jury rig.
Yep, your regular jury rig.
Let there be light.
Yeah. All right.
You'll notice this. It was the same as my comprehend, and you see how well that worked on the last roll.
Yeah. Well, man, that's all right. So, you find a power relay that looks like it's rigged to have problems. Probably would have started having some issues soon had you not caught it. And they looks like they've pulled the panel. It's something behind the panel that's the issue. All right. You gonna probably work on that?
I will immediately work on that.
Okay, I'm gonna slip back over to Perkin. All All right, so Rutger is in his room. He's like laying on the bed and he's moaning and doesn't seem to be doing well at all. What how do you want to approach him?
Rutger, it's the doctor. I'm here to fix things.
Oh, good. What do you got for me?
Well, let me take a look at you. Pretty much the same thing that everyone else has been suffering from.
Okay.
I'm asking, is he suffering from the exact same stuff as everyone else?
Roll your heal roll.
Do I get my bonus for treating severe injuries?
Yes, I'll give that to you.
Perfect. One success, though.
He he sounds and looks like he sounds like he's as sick as everybody else, but the signs and the symptoms, the signs are not lining up. Something's not right here.
All right, so tell me a little bit about what your what kind of symptoms you've been having, and I'll go down the line with him. I am trying to be a little bit subversive here, see if I can kind of glean anything, maybe a little bit of a trip up here, but just using my knowledge of medicine.
Roll your
See if
manipulate.
anything's in this. Any bonuses since he's not aware? We'll be manipulating him.
No.
Okay. Also, what is my doctor's jacket going to be doing for me? My scientist jacket. We never actually outlined what that actually does.
Oh, I can't remember. What did you say? It was going to give you a bonus on your manipulate, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was specifically with the with those mutants. I don't know if that was going to continue into anything else. Because for those mutants, it makes a lot of sense because they would have been dealing with doctors mostly anyway, or the doctor.
In certain circumstances, I'm gonna say it's going to give you a +1. Okay.
Okay.
In this case, it won't. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna push.
Okay.
1 success. 1 damage.
Okay. You don't seem to be. You get the distinct impression that he realizes that you're trying to work him, and he's vague about his symptoms.
Kind
of wishy-washy about it.
Right. A little bit surprising that wasn't a versus, but all right. We can't really do too much of it right now. We're in a crisis state.
Chev, you get word that Perkin is with the leadership right now, the council. So are you going to head that way?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Rutger's like, I really just want to rest. Why don't you just give me what you've got and let me get back to it?
Well, You see, the thing is, you don't really seem to be suffering as much as everyone else is. So I'll give you a small something, but we're going to prioritize people who are a lot more hurting than you are.
All right. That's fine. Just let me rest. Go on.
Okay, well, I'll give him a prescription of a thing, tell him his dosage, and I'll be on my way. I'm not going to seek a conflict right now.
Okay. All right. As you're leaving Rutgers' room and you're heading, I assume, probably back to the lab at this point, or where would you head from here?
Yeah, well, I would be out administering medicine to anyone who's having an issue right now, which I assume there's plenty of that to go.
Okay. So you're maybe I don't think you guys did any kind of ward or anything. You didn't have anybody move to a central location. You're just okay. Well, you're doing that. You're going to the various ones here, and Chev catches up to you, and hollers your name when you're in the hallway. Go ahead, Chev.
Perkin,
Yep.
we have a problem.
Yes, we have many problems, but what's the new one?
I was checking through everything, and I found a electrical panel that someone had tampered with. And behind the panel, I found a body that appears to be Rutger.
Do we even have any security that are still standing?
Not really.
Then it's just you and me. We need to send someone to go grab anyone else that we can as far as the group, and we need to go see Rutger right now. Well, the old Rutger. The new Rutger. The fake one.
Okay, so it's pretty easy for you to round up Nairobi. Are you going back to Rutgers' room then?
Nairobi.
Yes, I'm here.
We need to make sure that he doesn't get out. Someone needs to be by the front. I'm not sure whether you're a little bit more combat focused. I'd like to have you with me. Where is everyone else? Someone needs to be by the front gate, make sure that fake Rutger doesn't get out. We'll fill you in. But you see Rutger, you take him into custody. He's fake.
She tilts her head at you for a second.
More problems. I mean, what did we expect?
I mean, naturally, but okay. Is there anyone else I know that's still up?
You, there's probably some animal hunters that would be okay enough to help you at the front gate, kind of thing.
Okay.
And there's probably a couple that it'd be minimal. You know, you might normally have 5, and there's probably only 2 there right now. But you could probably get back up to 5 with rounding up people that are marginal. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll grab a few of the hunters, instruct them, 2 of them to kind of stay there, and maybe the other 3 to kind of take up positions in hiding around to see if he tries to leave, and if he does, to stop him.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, then I'll be able to go with Firkin.
While that's going down, yeah, we need to be moving pretty quick. Like a whole have them walk with us as we kind of explain it, and kind of a thing going on, and then.
So you're going to explain to the hunting crew that there's could be an imposter?
No, just if you see Rutger. Do we have any secret animal talk that we can do while we're walking here?
Pig Latin.
We can speak op. Apu wapu sapu wapi rapu waku watker. Bop bop bopper.
I don't know that there's going to be a language that you can utilize now.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But yeah, you're all speaking Federation standard. So what do you want to do there? I guess I don't quite understand what you're doing at this point.
If you see Rutger, stop him. Stop him. Keep him in a place where we can get to him. Be on your guard. He might turn violent.
Okay, so who's going up to the gate then?
The 5 people up there. I'm going with. It'll be. I'm assuming it's gonna be me, Chev, and Perkin confronting him in his room.
Okay, so you're going to send the 5. Well, it'd be 3 to go with the 2 that are up there.
Yeah.
To make 5. Okay. Good enough. So you guys head to the room right away.
Yes.
Okay. Open the door. He's gone.
Check the room real quick.
What do
I'm
you
gonna see if I can track his scent.
Okay.
There's a smart person.
Gonna push that.
I bet you are.
Take 1 damage to was that agility? Yes.
Yes,
2 successes.
you have his scent, and it doesn't smell like the Rutger you know either.
Well, you weren't kidding about a fake. Let's see if I can find out where he went. We're gonna start trying to track him down.
All right, let's see. I'll let you just use the other success there as a tracking. Looks like he's headed up and out for sure. He went to the elevator and it looks like it's gone up.
There's stairs alongside that, isn't there?
Yep. This wasn't just now. I mean, it's been probably, this whole thing has taken probably 15, 20 minutes at least, from the time when Chev finally got hold of Perkin, and we've had 20, 30 minutes go by here anyway, at least. But
as soon as it's clear that he took the elevator, she's gonna start sprinting for the stairs.
Okay, you're gonna let everybody know you let your comrades know what's going on there?
Yep. As she will point towards the stairs and then point up.
Okay. Perkin, Chev, you gonna follow?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Ooh. All right. You don't need to make a move roll, Perkin. You
but I got a success.
I know you did.
And we're all proud of you.
And there was much rejoicing.
I got a success on a 4 dice roll.
So you guys get up and it goes all the way to the top level. You pick up the scent at the elevator, and as you're rounding the corner to look down, let me just pull up the map here. Where's my map at? Here we go. This is not right. What? I'm like missing some maps here.
Reload?
It's not that big a deal. I can make some changes here. It's just on the fly. I'm just missing my. I don't know. All right. Well, that's all right. We'll do this here. Sometimes you just gotta improvise and overcome. Velvet. That's going to be interesting finding out what happened there. I got to figure out how to get these things to keep the vision. Okay. The vision settings, you know? I've always got to go back and give you guys sight again. Okay, so tell me if when you see yourself.
I see myself.
Okay.
Yep, I do too.
Same.
Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so you hit the elevator, and I assume you're going to head to the entrance, which is this way, up this
Yep.
way. As you're hitting that corner there, you hear a grinding metal, like door on track kind of noise. Okay. Now, when you round the corner, you see 3, 4 guards laying in the floor here. Okay. And this door right up here to your north, okay,
Yep.
is just inches from closing. You see the other guard laying on the ground there, and you see Rutger there, but he's got these bulbous things on his face, and he's looks like he's contorting and everything. And what you see is a pod kind of pulling off of him and is forming something and sloughs off to the floor as the door closes.
Grab the flamethrower.
Did you have that with you?
It was in the truck.
Okay.
Grab the pipe bomb that we still haven't used.
Okay.
Oh wow, that was from a while ago.
Hey, Reg.
Howdy.
I'm going to say Reg was probably grabbed and brought along with you here. So we'll get him in here too.
Or at least gently prodded.
So what did I miss?
Oh, just me messing up a few things and a few things getting messed up.
What do you mean?
There are a couple of things I could have done a little bit differently that would have been helpful, but
Okay, close this door here. Okay. So it doesn't take you long to get that stuff.
yeah. Pull the bodies back and don't ask too many questions. Just start shooting. He obviously locked us in here with that thing to try and lock us in here with it. So
what the pod is on the other side.
The pod is on the other side.
Yep. Yep. The body and the pod were on the other side of the door with Rutger.
Okay.
Imitation Rutger, I guess, would be a better.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Chef, can we open this?
Yeah, let me see what I can do with it.
Okay, Chev. You're going to need to roll your jury rig. Let's see what might help you here.
I'm gonna go grab the flamethrower.
Okay. No. I don't think any of your talents are going to help in this case, okay? So it's going to be a straight roll.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, you're going to be able to get it, but it's going to take you a minute because he changed the code.
Well, this can't be simple now, can it?
Of course not. Why would I want to give you guys simple stuff? All right. So about the time, Perkin, you get back with the flamethrower, it's been about maybe 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And Chev has got the door ready to open.
Okay.
You going to open it, or do you want to wait and, on 3, 1, 2? Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, coordinate and
then
position
open it,
myself
1, 2.
accordingly. Yeah.
Okay. So everybody kind of put yourselves where you want to be when the door opens.
Way back there, Reg?
Wait, where's the door?
I'm talking about this one up here.
Oh, okay. I thought it was this one.
No.
I assume the access panel's on the right.
Sure. That sounds right to me.
Wait, is that the door where Chev is at?
Yeah.
Yes, it's this part right here.
Okay, so I guess I'll stay with Chev.
Okay. Close enough to dodge in front of him, right?
Yeah.
What a trooper. What a trooper. All right. How are you going to do this?
But what did I miss? I don't know why we're here.
One of our council members was killed and replaced by a body double. That body double just escaped about 8 minutes ago when Chev started working on the door. But before the body double did, he took one of our guards outside to the other side of the door, and something bulbous and fleshy fell off of him. So we're getting ready for a fight with something on the other side of this door.
Oh my god. What kind of alien is this?
Okay. Tell me how we're going to open the door.
Little bits at a time.
It's kind of a
All or nothing.
well.
Well, then
I'll
on
tell
1,
you
2,
what.
3.
Make a roll, Chev, to see if you again just a regular jury rig to see if you can get the door to stutter stop open for you. Yeah, you can get it to. You basically you bypass the power and you're like cutting the power. Power off. Power off. Power off. And so what I'm understanding is you're going to open it like 2 inches and wait and see.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, and the door opens about 2 inches. And who's going to peek out?
Who has a mirror?
Well, first off, let's see if we can hear anything.
No, you don't really hear anything. You do hear the wind from outside up the hallway. But that's about it.
I'm scared. What if we pick and something jumps in our face? Huh.
Well, someone needs to, like, really soon.
Okay.
And it's going to be me here in a second.
Okay. I'll look. Oh my god.
All right. You see something really weird out there. There's a body laying on the ground. And it kind of looks like one of the animal guards, but at the same time it doesn't. But as you're watching it, it coalesces and fully then looks like the guard
Oh,
and
what?
appears to be stirring.
So pretty much there's a body outside just laying. Um, does it appear to do any movement, or the body's just staying there?
The body is starting to move and starting to move around.
Okay, I'll go in and say, hey, you okay?
You can't go in. The door's only open 2 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 inches only. Okay.
What do you see?
I see somebody's getting up. Is he all right?
You can't get through the door right now. You want to open the door all the way?
Do we notice any similar patterns to anything, or no?
Similar what?
Like similar patterns of anything, or no? Or is this like just or the body's just getting up?
The body just looks like the guard, and he's kind of gurgling and moving around.
Yeah.
When you say gargling, you mean like what?
Actual.
It's like trying to talk but having trouble.
Oh.
Yeah. And Perkin behind you, the three behind you are starting to do kind of similar, and they're starting to try to sit up.
So I'll tell Chev to, hey, Chev, open the door. One of our guards is there. We have to help him.
What does it smell like?
Well, I'd need a roll on that probably.
Scout roll?
Yeah.
So a scout roll with 1 success.
Okay. And what kind of, you're looking for a smell?
Yeah.
All right. What kind of smell are you looking for exactly?
What is the not natural smell? Like I'm sure Velvet was like, that doesn't smell like Rutger. I'm looking for a similar thing.
This does not smell like a normal mutant or animal. I'm sorry, these would be animal. This does not smell like a normal animal. You're getting a weird vibe off of it. In fact, let's see here. Give me a boy, they don't really have anything for this that's exactly going to work with us, but give me a sense of motion or whatever it is for the animal. I don't think it's sense of motion for the animal, is it?
I have it marked as sense of motion because of these character sheets, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
They're equivalent, roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Smells like the rabbit. Like the rabbits. But that smell is quickly dissipating. This one right here is starting to get to his feet. Perkin,
I'm gonna.
What happened?
Sense of motion here. Are they playing at being like, oh, I don't know what's going on, or is there just a genuine like, what the hell just happened thing going on?
Okay. Give me another sense of motion. At this point, you'll have a +2 because you've been alerted to something here. Okay.
2 successes.
He's acting like he doesn't know what's going on, but you think no, he knows exactly what's going on.
Chev, close the door. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now.
Whoa, Perkin, what's the problem?
I said get on the ground. Manipulate.
Okay.
And I'm pointing a flamethrower at them.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm going to give you a +2 for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to push.
Okay.
1 success.
All right. I got to go over here. I'm going to do a roll here.
If he does anything other than get on the ground, I'm shooting him.
You're prepared, are you?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, after I close the door, I'm pulling a weapon.
All right. He capitulates and lays on the ground. The other 3 are starting to get up. What, Perkin? What are you doing? What's going on? What are you
Similar
doing?
treatment. They're all getting on the ground, or I am roasting them.
All right. Go ahead and give me another one for the other 3. We'll group them all together. You do notice this one right here, keeps glancing over here. Over to it'd be your west through this doorway. This one is looks very nervously glancing over here. Let's see your manipulate roll.
Yep. Oh. Two successes.
All right. Do this as a group. And I suck tonight at dice. So all 3 of them will get on the ground pretty immediately. Chev, Reg, you guys hear the door behind you starting to open.
This door?
Yep, the door behind you.
All right. Well, is that something I would hear as well?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Actually,
Well, I'm
yes, all of
roasting
you.
them.
You're Oh,
I'm roasting.
Wait, no.
okay,
I'll see if I can lock the door.
all right. That is not automatic fire. So which one are you shooting first? And I'll let you get two involved. Just as an area effect, we're kind of stretching that a little bit, but you're not going to be able to
Right there.
sweep all of them. Okay, these two right here. All right, let's see the roll. And you're going to be at a plus. What's the near? Distance.
My God, Perkins.
Well, the range modification. It says it's a -3, but in this case, I'm actually going to give you a +1 because you're using a voluminous fire upon them.
Okay.
Oh. What do you want to do with your two extra successes there?
Damage, of course.
I mean, you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Yes, I kind of do.
I just want to let you know that's not required to do extra damage.
Well, I mean, it kind of is.
Ignore the other things there that wasn't supposed to be there. I'm supposed to clear that. Why did that not clear when I said so? All right. Roll the other one here. Golly. Ooh, all right, so that's going to be 2, 3, 4 points of damage. They writhe around, and it doesn't take long for them to stop moving. I mean, they
Okay,
got.
I'm coming
bad.
around the corner. What's there?
Hold up.
All right.
We're kind of in combat. I haven't gone initiative yet, but we're sort of
All
there.
right.
So give me a second. These two start to move away, but they're basically getting up off the ground because you told them to get down. So they're not going to get very far, but they're bolting for this door here. Chev, roll to stop the door. See if you can cut the power. What do you mean they cut the power? Sorry. Alien moment. Oh, Chev, you gonna push that?
I'm going to push that.
Okay. Take your temporary damage there, and you get the power cut before the door gets more than about 8-9 inches open. Okay. You can see through the door there, and you see the guard looking at you like, and he's kind of bewildered. Look, Chev, what's going on? Why are you stopping the door from opening?
Move
All right.
away from the door.
He kind of, what? But goes ahead and takes a couple of steps back. Okay, Perkin, you can move around the corner now. You see 4 bodies of the guards there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so Velvet, you have not gone, and Reg, you have not gone. Velvet, what would you like to do? You just watched Perkin make Roman candles out of 2 of these cards.
Probably be a bit horrified because those were her hunters.
Yeah.
When they burn, does their body do anything unusual?
Actually, yes, it does. As you're watching in the flames, you see it's like their face bubbles, and at first you think, oh my gosh, the flesh is boiling, but it kind of coalesces and collapses down, and you realize they look like rabbits just before the rest of their skin boils off in the heat.
She stiffens after seeing that
Okay.
and kind of balls her hands up and shudders for a second as she is now enraged. But she is going to head back here. We need to get that asshole right the fuck now.
There's still 2 guards that are alive down here.
Yeah.
You've
These
got
2
a
guys are alive.
flamethrower. You can handle it.
Oh,
And we've also got what they were looking at in the west.
Fine.
okay. So, Reg, what do you want to do?
I guess I see that. I mean, I'm still confused at what's going on.
We've been infiltrated, basically.
By
Okay, and then
shifters.
were those bodies dead, and then they just rose up?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Well,
okay.
they were knocked. They were on the ground, knocked unconscious, or something, presumably.
Or replaced.
And I just see Perkins firing at them. I mean, at that moment, I would say, "Well, why are you firing them?" Because I want to know.
No, I'm not going to be replying.
Oh,
Okay.
crap.
So,
I'm in the middle of shooting them.
all right. Let's just go into the top again here. Perkin, do you want to flame these 2?
Yes.
All right. You've got you just a standard roll there, okay?
Okay.
No bonuses. What do you want to do?
I'm going to push it.
Oh, I kind of thought you might.
All right. Well, nothing.
All right, Chev, what do you want to do?
I will move forward.
Okay, you've got their backs. They're heading out of the room. It looks like. Want to shoot one of them? Want to tackle one of them?
Oh, I'll be shooting.
Okay. Let's go and see that roll.
And I'll use the extra success for damage.
Of course you will. Okay, so let's see. We've got a 1 dead. 2 dead. Which one you shooting? This one here, or this one here?
Well, whichever one was closest to me.
All right. Drop him like a rock. All right.
So what does he do after I shoot him? Same thing, or?
Well, it's a little quick, but they fall flat on their face, and you see there's like, looks like under the clothing you see like rippling happening. Okay. Reg, Velvet, what do you want to do before I get a go here?
You're going to head around the corner and see what they were looking at, or was that the bodies?
Yeah, over here is the bodies of the guards.
Okay, so that's what they were looking at. Well, calm down and pop an arrow in them.
Okay. All right. Right in the back. He stops running and reaches for the arrow. Reg, what do you want to do?
I mean, since we're already hostile, then I guess I'll move. Can I move in between them or no?
Yeah, you got plenty of room to get through there. And you can get all the way to him if you want.
All right, get right there, and I cut the leg. I aim for the leg
Okay.
with the machete.
Oh, the machete. The beautiful machete. Oh my gosh.
Everything else will go towards stunning.
I'm sorry, that's a fatality anyway.
Yeah.
Fatality.
No.
Okay. Let me look at something here. Wrong button. All right. Chev, Velvet is attacking you.
What?
Duh.
Perkin.
Yeah.
I just defend myself with the butt of the rifle.
Okay. Are you going to swing or like
Just
counterattack,
kind of
or are you trying to parry?
Yeah, more of a parry. Yeah.
Okay. So Perkin, you see Chev kind of jolt and look at Velvet and brings the rifle up in a defensive maneuver and is swinging to block. What would you like to do?
I'd like to get closer.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, I can technically see this character from where I'm standing with my vision.
If you can see him, then you can see him, yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to run up to him and hit him with my stun baton.
Okay. Let's see the roll. Nasty stun baton. Okay, give me a D6.
Damn it.
Definitely gets attention.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Okay. Velvet. You see Chev swinging his rifle at you, kind of wild-eyed looking at you.
We are going to try to dodge backwards.
Okay. Just give me a move roll.
Oops, that's not me. That's me. There's no dice associated with that, so it's just a regular move roll.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead and move yourself off a little bit.
Chev, what the hell?
Okay, he doesn't appear to hear you. Reg, the two bodies in front of you morph and kind of and make weird noises as they coalesce into rabbits. They now
Oh.
look like rabbits instead of the animals that they were, the animal mutants that they were.
What the?
All right, so let's see. Velvet, you've moved. Do you want to do anything else beyond that?
I am not sure if there's anything I can do to try to figure out why he took a swing at me.
Okay. Reg, what is your action for this round?
I want to get in between them,
Between
They-
Reg and Velvet?
between Velvet and Chev. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Hey, what's going on between you guys?
Chev does not appear to
Velvet attacked
respond.
me.
Also,
you-
do I see this person?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Chev,
everyone sees him.
Chev, you don't hear any of that, okay? You just
Oh, okay.
you still see Velvet in front of you attacking you. And you're parrying the attacks at this point.
Okay, I keep doing that.
Okay.
Uh,
So yes, Reg, you do see this person here.
well, I'll attack this person.
Okay. Give me a roll.
I'll switch to my stun baton.
Oh, that's an action now. That
Oh,
you
I
will
have.
not be able to, you won't be able to attack this round then.
Oh.
Switching a weapon blows your attack portion.
Okay. I thought it blew maneuver.
Yeah, let me look here. Where's that at?
Probably in combat rules.
Yep.
Actions and maneuvers.
Yeah. Thought I had it.
Draw a weapon is a maneuver.
Yep. So here it is, actions and maneuvers. So you can roll for a skill. You can perform one action and one maneuver, okay? Maneuvers, move. So you moved and draw a weapon. That's your two maneuvers for the turn, okay?
I have fast draw though. It says that it doesn't cost me a maneuver.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. So, all right. You may stun him then.
Yeah.
Why would I not have known that he has fast? Why? Of course he has fast draw.
Yeah, I took it like after throwing arm, I took fast draw.
Yeah, you don't have to rub it in, Reg.
Premium grade salt there.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you want to do with your 2 extra successes?
With the stun baton, I don't know how it goes.
Well, you've got you can do either 1 point of damage, knock him down, and do something else with the other success. You can put all 3 and do 3 points of damage, and then on top of that, you're going to roll a 1d6 to see how much fatigue you deal to him.
I would like to knock him down.
Okay. What do you want to do with the other success?
What's the other stuff I can do? Damn, I should have that. So
Skills. Let me tell you what you can do. So this is fight. You can inflict an extra point of damage.
Our favorite.
You can increase your initiative score. You can knock down or pull a weapon out of knock or pull a weapon out of the opponent, make them fall. You can hold them. You can subdue or tire enemy. He suffers 1 point of fatigue. So you can transfer that to fatigue if you'd like.
Oh yes, I would like that.
Okay, and then roll a d6 to see how much more fatigue you do. Ooh! He drops like a sack of taters. Just exhausted.
Yeah, so we didn't kill him because I feel like we need one alive.
All right. So that's where we're at. You've got one here. Doors open. What would you like to do now? Got this one subdued.
Is Chev still under the influence?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, no, Chev. You kind of shake your head a little bit, and you're like, what just happened? Velvet's not anywhere near you, and Reg is standing in front of you.
Chev, close the door. We're on lockdown.
Working on it.
Okay, that's
Tie him up.
Yeah, I don't need a roll for that, Chev. You lock down the doors. All right.
Before he does, can I tell if the door beyond that has been opened?
Yeah, you can see all the way to daylight. All the doors are open.
How do we
But
know he
Chev-
just
And
didn't
we can hear
leave?
the wind too.
Yeah, Chev can close them all though from here.
How do we know that he didn't just leave?
Who?
Fake, regular, whatever.
These
That could have been
That's a good point. That could have been the rabbit that.
the rabbit that came to dinner.
In any case, I can't leave. We have too much stuff to do here. Too many people dying, and now possibly more people dying. That's a good point, though, Chev. We need to respond to that.
And how many more are here?
Fine, I'll stay put.
No, Velvet, if you want to go for him, you can. I'm just saying that no one's going to be there with you because there's too much going on here. That could have been our rabbit. He could have not left.
What, this asshole? And she points
Yes.
towards the person.
No, Rutger. In any case, it's best if you go out there, check for tracks, see if any are gone or anything. You're the best person for that. So,
Fine. She'll head outside.
Okay. You get outside, you see tracks, fresh tracks in the snow. And how far are you going to follow them?
For a little while, however, I am going to try to sneak since I'm going to be by myself.
My question is, are you going to go far enough to leave the zone
No.
that you're in? Okay. There is no need to even, this person is not trying to cover their tracks. Okay, so you do not need to scout as far as that goes. If you want to sneak, yes, I'll need a sneak roll. Ooh, nice. All right, you don't ever seem to catch up to them. And you follow them, and they are definitely heading south, due south.
Just before I end up leaving the zone, I'm gonna take a tree, like the nearest tree to that like line, quote unquote, and I'm gonna scratch 3 lines into it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna turn around and head back.
Okay.
And I imagine that probably takes her a little bit.
That won't take long to scratch some bark away with a knife. All right. So don't follow out of the zone. Gotcha. All right. So Perkin, what would you like to do at this point? Chev, Reg.
I'd definitely want to go and pull that body out of that panel and finish whatever I was doing with it.
Okay.
But I want somebody to go with me. I don't think anybody should be alone now.
Nobody should be alone at this point.
Okay. So you've got are you going to wait until Velvet gets back, or are you going to go as a group of 3?
Should we do groups of 2?
We can't, not until Velvet gets back.
Okay.
Because Velvet's going to be gone for a good probably hour, following all the way to the edge of the zone that or the sector that you're in.
I vote we wait for Velvet and just give this little area a good scouring.
Yeah, let's go ahead and scour the area up here.
Okay, when you say area, you mean outside of the
No,
bunker?
here inside the bed. Inside the bunker.
No, where we are inside.
Okay, so you're going to spend an hour on this level and not go down in any other levels.
I feel like we should go down and check.
Is there a way for you to lock this door and make sure it stays shut until you open it back up?
The outer door to the bunker?
But then Velvet can't get back in.
I would say if y'all 2 stay there and I can go down and check what's going on.
No, we still need to take care of that power problem, though. That's the issue.
That is true.
Let's go take care of the power issue.
Okay, so you'll all head down there. Chev, I don't even need a roll. It's pretty easy. It looked like they were cross-circuiting some stuff to basically cause overheat of the circuitry, which would then cause it to fail and blow out some resistors and things. It's an easy fix. Okay. The body is still there. What would you like? Does anybody want to go tell any of the other council members this, or?
Yeah, we'll have to.
Okay. You're going to try to gather them up, or are you going to go to their rooms individually?
Go to their rooms individually. That way I can do a little bit of a psych eval on a short thing to see, is this person acting funky?
Okay, excellent. All right. Okay, so you're going to go to. I'm
pretty sure that first one, the first one that I visited.
Yeah, Almond.
Almond seemed to be like in rough shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna cross them off the list and next one down.
Okay, so now you're talking about the animals. You got Zingo and Kalgu.
Yep.
Okay.
Start with Kalgu.
Okay. Go to Kalgu, and he's the large orangutan animal. Doesn't appear to be as sick, but is you can tell appears to be under the weather. This is Perkin. I'm happy to see you. They tell me that you've come up with a something that we can take to help us all get better.
I have, but we have some bigger problems.
What is the bigger problem?
The rabbits are shapeshifters, and some of them got inside the ark.
The rabbit you brought back is
correct.
Well, you said rabbits. How many rabbits are there? I thought you brought one back.
Let's see. There were 4 at the front gate. They killed the guards
Be 5.
and shapeshifted. 5?
Yeah.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Killed 5 guards, shapeshifted into them. And I don't know how many more we've got here. I'm not so sure that it's necessarily that we brought rabbits back so much as one of the rabbits brought some sort of sickness or disease. It's complicated. Point is, we've been infiltrated, and we don't have a really solid way of telling who's who other than who's actually sick and who's not.
Well, when we first got here, didn't Reg have a way of telling who was who and who was not here to be a problem?
Yes, but it only works so much. He can only do it so many times.
Oh, I see.
It's one of his powers, and you know how they can tire out.
Is there a different way that you might be able to discern?
Right now, the only thing I have is who's actually sick and who's not. So far, every one of these shapeshifters that I've talked to has been pretending to be sick, and I've been able to tell when they're not sick.
Okay, make your heal roll.
I would like to drink a tea and calm down before I go and make a heal roll on a whole bunch of people, which is what I'm assuming this is.
Okay. Let's see that.
I don't like. Okay, yeah, that's a brew. That's just a brew potions, and I need 1 success to brew a potion. Then I can roll a d6 and see how many empathy points I get.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Excellent. Okay, so I got that.
Okay, give your d6 to see if you recover what you need.
Perfect.
Nice. All right. All right, so now let's get your heal roll on Kalgu.
Okay. Thank you. Any bonuses?
No.
Okay. 2.
Kalgu is exhibiting correct symptoms here.
Okay. Perfect.
Velvet, are you with him also on this? You guys didn't split up, right?
She should
Velvet's
still be outside.
Yeah,
no, yeah, you're still outside. So it's okay.
I should have Chev and Reg with me both. We wouldn't have split up.
Do you have a scout roll? You've got.
Yes, I do.
I've
got 3 points in scout.
As an animal, I want you to go ahead and roll that. Okay, never mind. Unless you want to push it.
No, I don't want to push it.
Okay. All right. So moving on to your next council member, would be Zingo, and she's the one that's like a cat, a feline.
Okay.
When you knock on the door, she answers the door. Hello, Perkin.
Debrief. Well, first do my heal roll. Wanted to check on you real quick. Make sure that you're okay.
I'm feeling wonderful, thank you.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then we need to talk.
Okay. What do we need to talk about?
I'm gonna sniff her, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, what else can you say?
kind of hard to say that and not be, creepy about it.
I just wanted to breathe your air. The forbidden romance of the rat with the cat. Jeez.
All right. Let's see your scout roll.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna push it. Friggin'. Oh, thank gosh.
Okay, take your temporary damage.
I already did.
Okay.
Again.
No hint of problematic smell here.
Debrief her in the same way I debriefed Calgoo.
Okay. What can I do to help? What can we do to help? Is what she wants to know. What resources do you need? Should we bring everybody to a common area where we can keep an eye on everyone?
That would be smart. We're gonna have to go through and vet everyone all over again. Also, that sniff that I gave you was one thing that seems to work as far as vetting people goes. Animal smells that don't smell quite right.
Well, I was hoping that you weren't initiating a mating ritual with me.
I don't think that there's a rat mating ritual that involves a big whiff.
Well, I say we bring everyone to the top level and put them in all together where we can do this easier, where we're not if they're able to do what you say, where we run into a problem is once you've vetted somebody, they might then be turned, is what I'm hearing. I recommend we take everybody, and I on my authority will bring everyone to the top level and put them together in one area until we can get this done.
Okay. I think that's a smart play. Smartest play as we can, because we can't do very much right now. So
all right. So she gathers up some people. It takes a little bit. By this time, Velvet is back. As you're in Velvet, when you come back into the bunker, you see people are kind of streaming into the first floor there, and if you ask what's going on, they say, well, we've been told that we're all supposed to come up here because there's possibly somebody here that's not who they say they are.
Did they not lock the front door?
We would be doing that at this point. After you get back is when we would lock it. The problem is we didn't want to lock you out and then have no idea when you came back.
Yeah, but you did close the doors, correct?
Yes, we did.
Okay, Velvet, you know how to open the doors. You've
Okay.
been given. Yeah, I mean.
Well, I mean, closing the doors and locking the doors is a different thing, though, isn't it?
Not really. I mean, if you don't know how to open the door, or you don't have the proper, I mean, there's probably a code.
Okay, gotcha. She's a hunter, so that would be something that she is more familiar with that other people might not be.
Yeah, and I mean, there's closing your door, and then there's, you still got to know these are like big doors. There's still a code to enter to open the door. To lock them means that you remove all the codes. None of the codes work now, kind of thing. So it's like minimal security, I guess, versus lockdown. We can't get in. All right. At least that's the way I take it. That's,
all right.
That's my spin on it.
I think that's a fine way to take it.
Yeah. Anyway, back to this. So Velvet, everybody's being moved up. You do a head count, and you find that there is basically you're down 5. 6 is what it would actually be, 6 total. Only down 5 if you count the guy you've got tied up right now. Okay.
Right.
But you're down Rutger, and then 4 hunters, and then you've got this 5th guy here that and actually you knocked him stone cold unconscious, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Okay. When you did that, he turned into a rat. It's a rabbit. You have a rabbit, so you know that now.
Well, she'll come find the others as they've been gathered on the first floor.
I definitely found that earlier. Sorry about that. Anyway,
definitely found some tracks. We're headed south out of here. I didn't want to go too far.
I get the feeling that the jig is about to be up as far as our anonymity in this vault is concerned.
Okay. It takes you. I assume you're going to go. You and and Velvet will be doing the sniff test, and then as you clear other hunters, they'll sniff test, kind of thing.
Yeah. Also, have Reg doing his thing.
Okay. So, it takes about an hour to clear the. I think you got 80 some people at this point. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Did I not have that open? I guess I didn't. Yeah, you've actually got 70. There'd be, we got to subtract those. You've got 66 people to vet, essentially. So it doesn't take terribly long. Takes about an hour. Okay.
Okay.
So you don't find any others that are a problem.
Okay. Good.
So what do you want to do now?
Do like we need to do a sweep through the compound as well. Sweep through the bunker.
Okay. That's going to take a little longer. How are you going to handle that?
Hunters, teams of 2, any other reasonably security-minded people. And then while that's happening, I'm also going to be setting up some stuff to make it easier for me to treat people. Like keeping the sick people kind of together, not so close that I'm worried about like them getting each other sick, or whatever precautions I need to do to take care of that.
Okay. While you're setting up stuff, the 3 remaining council members request you and your team to come over to where they're at on the first floor, and they say, we have some concerns about the one that escaped. Is it possible that they could re-infiltrate?
Yes. So far as I'm aware, we don't know the capabilities of their shape-shifting ability, and they've seen everyone's face.
Perhaps we should pursue them, do you think, or no?
Well, how many people would you like to die from the sickness? And Perkin probably would say it slightly agitated like that because he's not having he's having a string of bad days. So,
well, Zingo hackles up a little bit, but calms down and says, Perkin, you've been synthesizing your brew, and it's being given to the most serious. We're on the mend here. I don't know that you need to stay here to babysit us at this point. But if you feel that we're still in trouble, we will defer to your medical knowledge on that.
based on what I've seen and how the medicine that I've been administering is taking effect, do they still need to be babysat?
Not really. You've got maybe 2 or 3 that are still having a little trouble, but they are responding to your medicine. Most of the animals, best you could tell, they were kind of getting over it on their own anyway. It was like their bodies were
right. The
adapting
animals
to
are
it.
fine.
A couple of them got sick. Some didn't even really have too much in the way of symptoms. But anyway, yeah. So you've got, I mean, maybe another day hanging in there with them to be sure, but you don't think anybody's going to die if you leave now, you know?
Okay.
And Klagu says our concern, Perkin, is that he might be going to get others. And if they're as formidable as what you say, we should be concerned, yes?
Perkin kind of thinks about it for a second. He kind of scratches his chin. Get the truck ready. We're going hunting.
Chev, that's your cue.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Should we gather some food? Because last time we didn't have anything.
Your trucks. Well, no, you probably used all the food on it.
Yes, we did.
So you want
Because
to
we had a rot
take some
storm.
time and get some gear together then?
Quickly, yeah.
Okay.
Grab some more loads for the flamethrower. I'm going to keep that on me.
Okay. So that takes about another hour. Okay.
Also, while they're doing that, I would like to see if Suche can like recharge my armor or something.
I don't think we're going to have time for that.
Oh crap!
Yeah, you won't have time for that mess.
Oh boy.
Okay. So you're ready to roll out. We don't have Echo with us. So who's the stalker you want to take with you, or do you not want to take a stalker?
Franton's really the only one we know. Is he even still alive?
Franton is pretty sick, but he says, I'll go with you if you need me.
We also have Celia.
Yeah. Both are mutants, and they're pretty under the weather, but both
Do we
are very
have
willing to
any
go.
animals who adapted into stalker stuff?
Yeah, I'd say you probably have one that has been training as a stalker, and wouldn't be necessarily as good as the other two.
But wouldn't be as sick either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the other two, the problem is the other two's effectiveness could be dropped pretty drastically depending on how sick they actually got.
Well,
Since
you've
they're
got
mutants,
you
could be
got a balance.
substantial.
You've got a animal that is probably healthier, but isn't going to be as good at rolling for stalker.
Yeah.
And then you've got two that might, peter out on you a little bit in a stressful situation if they had to be strained, but are going to be much better at spotting problems in the zone. So in a fight, one's going to do better, but is probably not going to be as good at getting you through the zone safely. The other is going to get you through the zone safer, but could be a problem in a fight.
We should just make.
We're gonna grab a stalker because stalker is gonna give us the speed we need to catch up to this feller.
There you go. All right, so Franton or Cilia?
Cilia.
Okay. Fantastic. I think you all have access to her sheet. Okay. So the first one is an explored zone, so you don't even have to do that. Just give me a scout roll, Velvet, to track away here. You get a +2 to this because, again, not trying to hide the tracks in the snow here.
Scout or hunt?
I'm sorry, hunt. Excellent. Okay. And let's do a find the path. Make sure there's. See if we can speed up things here.
And Celia gets a +2.
Also, the one that we kept is locked up tight in a room and not to be interacted with. To be observed, but not interacted with.
Okay.
And all that.
So not interacted even to give food or water.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna die.
All right. What kind of plus? If you give their binoculars, it's like
everything that we have together, all of the gear that we would have, it's like a +6.
Okay, that's 6. All right. Nice. So you can. Oh, excuse me. You can get through this zone in like 15 minutes if you want, and not worry about slowing down. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yep. Speed is of the essence.
Okay. Did you do your? Yep. Still headed south, Velvet.
Well, then that's where we'll go.
All right. Give me another tracking roll. I'll do another find the path.
Okay. Still with the +2?
Yes. Okay, no problem. Tracking. Still headed south. And you can tell moving at a pretty good clip also.
It's a rabbit.
Yep. Can I tell at all how fresh these are?
You're 4 or 5 hours behind, the person.
Well, here's the thing about rabbits. Yes, they will bolt and they are very fast. Their stamina tends to be kind of garbage, though.
It's in this zone, I would say that you've actually caught up and closed the distance with your speed roll, and if you use this extra success on a speed again, you're closing it to within 30 minutes to an hour behind. Okay?
Yep.
So use this as speed and not worry about examining this zone?
No, don't worry about examining it.
Okay, so let's see another tracking roll. Okay, that's successful there. And no issues there. Okay. No worries tracking. You're still on top of things. You've definitely closed some ground. It's getting into nighttime now. How do you want to handle that? It's basically the sun is set at this point. So what do you want to do with that?
Are they in this zone, or are we still tracking them?
You've tracked them into this zone, and I need to know, as you're going into this zone, it's dark. I need to know if you're going to continue following or not. Velvet, you're fairly certain you're about to catch up to him.
She'll relay that to the team. Especially since if he goes across the river, I'm not sure if I can track him anymore.
Small team going quiet like.
Well, you've got. Okay, so you're going to disembark from the truck.
Are they were they still moving at their like high speed when we got to this zone?
In spurts, yeah. Going to follow.
Absolutely.
All right, in the truck
just
or on foot?
That's the question.
If we can ambush him well enough, we don't really need the truck. But if he sees us coming, there's no way in the hell any of us are going to catch him.
Exactly.
But if he does run like that again, he's not hiding himself. So we can get back to the truck and continue chasing him.
I
And
agree.
he's
How about
probably-
have the truck trail us, but be moving up quietly?
So
and
who's
he's
driving?
probably pretty tired.
Okay, who's driving the truck?
Chev?
Okay, so you're going to basically leave Chev behind.
No, Reg should be with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we need people who are sneaky, and as far as I'm aware, myself, Velvet, and possibly the Stalker are the only ones who can sneak.
Okay. So what kind of distance are you putting between you and each other, kind of thing? How much distance between the truck and you?
What's the terrain like here?
Light trees, rolling kind of hills, kind of stuff. Nothing really, super crazy.
Probably, I'd say outside of at least earshot.
Okay, so that'd be probably maybe that could be up to a quarter mile back, probably, with that big diesel.
Well, if the idea is they need to be tracking us, but we don't want him to hear it, rabbits have good hearing, so it stands to reason that having that be the limiter be a good idea.
Okay. So, Reg and Chev are back at the truck. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
That's correct. Stow the flamethrower. Grab the laser pistol.
Okay. Velvet, what are you bringing with you?
Well, my bow and my arrows as usual.
Okay. All right. So
And my baseball bat.
you're following the tracks again. No, really not difficult here because they're not making any kind of attempt to hide. And as you kind of crest over this hill and kind of following, you see a bluish glow coming from in front of you. And as you kind of creep up a little more, you see several kind of monoliths, 6 of them. I don't think either of you saw that monolith that was out in the zone that one time. So anyway, there's 6 monoliths and they are glowing. And you spot the rabbit on the other side of that. And let me move you to the map here. And as you're watching as you've crusted this, you see something is in the rabbit's hand, and it looks like a button is pressed or something. He's doing something with it anyway. And the activity in this center of this thing gets really, really active. Lightning and stuff, what you see here, starts happening, and the rabbit walks towards it and into the conflagration of this, and there's a kind of a staticky pop. These trees get blown down around it, and the light goes away, and he's gone. And I'm disappointed because my sound didn't work. Did you guys hear something?
No.
I heard it. I did heard it.
I heard it.
I didn't hear it on my
Sounded
end.
cool.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh man.
It was like it sounded like a kind of like a portal thing.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah. And the pillars continue to glow, and there's like icy crystals that are still there. I don't know if you can see in the.
Yeah,
in
we can
this.
see them.
Yeah. And that's what you see. Minus the electrical look there.
Right.
All right. You have any idea what the hell that is?
No. No, I do not.
Chev, from where you're at, and Reg, briefly
We'll go
up
back
ahead
and
of
get
you,
them.
you see this like pulsing light up from where they're at. Up around close where the rest of your team is. Do you want to accelerate up there, or?
Oh my god, what is that? Chef, what do you think that is?
Stoic Chev strikes again.
Chef.
Your mic, maybe his mic's not working again.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah. I said the immediately drive towards them.
Okay, so you guys don't have to walk back very far because they've punched it to get up there with you when they saw the flash of light. All right, so you've got these glowing monoliths in front of you. It's the first stages of nighttime. What would you like to do?
I'll walk up towards the side of the truck and just kind of jab a finger back towards whatever is happening back there. Ideas, thoughts, something?
What is that actually?
That's what I'm asking you guys.
And where's the rabbit?
Take a look at it.
He walked into it? It's like a door, I guess?
What? How is that possible?
Asking the absolute wrong person for this.
Chef, do you have any idea of this?
No, but I'll take a look at it.
Be careful.
Okay. Give me a roll, and this is going to be for. Oh, it's the Gadgeteer. Comprehend an artifact from the old age.
Turns out we walked into a Star Trek set.
Live long and prosper.
The system would probably be better than the other one for a Star Trek game.
Okay, so you surmise from what you're kind of reading on the different monoliths and stuff and looking at, this is some sort of a transport system. It looks like it was designed to transport long distances.
I wonder if we could transport the truck.
You don't think so? The truck would take up a pretty good chunk of the circle. And you can't see it, but there's actually a pad under there also.
We saw the rabbit messing with some kind of button. Do we need an interface like that to use this thing?
He was holding the button.
Yes.
Don't know. Probably.
Well, he pressed it and then it came on, I think. So I think it's still on.
Well, then we better get in there.
Are you sure?
No, but it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple as far as I look at it. We've got 60-ish people left, right?
Yep.
If anyone brings anything back, they'll all be dead. And if we die in that portal, then we die anyway. So, could make the sacrifice play and potentially save everyone, or we can play the safe way and get everyone killed.
So Chev, give me another tinker roll, or not tinker roll, gadgeteer roll. Okay, so you examine the monoliths first, or do you examine the pad first? What was your first roll for?
I would have looked at the monoliths first.
Okay, so looking at the pad, you find an entry, a keypad entry kind of thing, like a little control panel. And there's some numbers flashing on it. You're not sure what they mean.
Is it going down?
No, they're staying steady.
Does it look like some sort of coordinate system?
It's likely, yeah. You're not 100% sure because it's a coordinated system that you've never seen, but looks like it might be. And there's some symbols there that you don't recognize.
I'll go ahead and write them down in Rick's journal.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Well, part of your no, Perkin is pretty dead set on going through.
There's like an enter key there beside it, Chev, on the platform.
Just to make sure, you did say that he was holding a thing that he pressed a button, right?
Yeah, me? You asking me that?
Yes.
Yes, he was holding something. He hit a button of some kind. Yeah.
Okay.
You're pretty sure, Chev, that if you hit enter, it might activate the portal, you think?
I'll be right back.
One way to find out, right?
If you want to try to step on it.
I'll wait for Perkin to get back.
Out of all things I might have seen coming, this was not it.
This was not it, huh?
I'm back.
Okay, I think
Perkin,
everybody's
do you
just
want me to step on this? Perkin, do you want me to hit this enter button and see what happens?
Yep, let's do it.
Who all's going to be on the platform?
Well, I figure if we're going to do this, we should probably all go together. Maybe hold hands or something.
Well, I'm gonna look at our Cilia. I'm gonna look over at Cilia. And you don't have to come if you don't want to. This is just what Rick's group ends up doing.
She can stay in the truck, like watch the truck, and we can go. And if we don't make it back by the following day, then she can leave.
She can have them. She can have the whole. She can tell the people that they need to prepare to move out or something. Cilia, it's up to you though. This one is a crossroads. So
Cilia kind of looks a little bit and asks, do you think it's safe?
No idea.
I've seen one of these monoliths before, but it was a single one.
Where was it at? Just out of curiosity.
It's actually one that you guys found to the east of the Ark that one time.
Was that like in the desert near the land shark?
Yep.
Oh, damn! I had no clue it was one of these.
It's a long time
forgotten about that.
Huh?
Literally a
I'd
year
almost
or so.
forgotten about that.
Yeah, that's a year and some change ago.
It's been a while. All right. Give me just a second here. Because as usual, you guys have kind of surprised me a little bit here. I don't know why I could ever think why I would expect what you guys are going to do. Oh, you silly boy. I love it, though. You guys are amazing players. I love it. Hello. You're not supposed to be there. There we go. Okay. So you step on it. Celia's kind of looking at you guys and says, all right, well, if you're going, I'm not going to let you go without me. I mean, you guys are going to need me. So she tentatively steps on the onto the portal with you and says, what happens now?
Certainty of death. Small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
All right. You going to hit the button, Chev?
Yes.
All right. You guys feel tingly all over. It's tingle. Your hair stands on end and whoop, you're standing somewhere else.
Oh my god.
You don't recognize where you're at, but standing in front of you is a quite stunned rabbit, kind of mouth agape. Now, unfortunately, you all have to take 1 damage to strength.
Okay.
Transport was rough. But you have the jump on him. I'm going to allow everybody to go first.
Can I soak that damage or no?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you soak this damage.
Oh. What's wrong? Having your molecules rearranged doesn't just, you can't just shake that off?
No, sorry. I'm not going to let that happen. Let's get you guys kind of situated here on a map because I don't have one. So we're going to recycle this map here. Standing out here on the edge is Mr. Rabbit, all gapey and, huh? What just happened here? All right. Well, let's start at the top. Chev.
I'm going to shoot him.
I'm sorry, did you say you were going to shoot him?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him.
Gosh, Chev.
I'm going to shoot the furry bastard.
All right. Let's see a roll. All right. Ouch. Let's see. I've got a little bit, but not much. Of course, it didn't work. Never does. Okay. He drops like a rock. It is a doornail.
Go through his stuff. Grab him.
Okay. On his person, you find some sort of, looks like a control box of some kind.
Okay.
With a button. Weird writing on it. You've never seen this kind of writing.
Okay. Hand that to Chef. Here you go.
And that's about it.
Does it have a flashing symbol like the other one did or anything?
No, nothing like that.
We're going to grab the body. We're going to drag it back onto the pad.
Okay. All right. Body's dragged onto the pad. What now?
Chef. Well, first off, is everyone okay for round 2? I think we're done here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Wherever he
Yes,
is.
it's time to go.
Here's
Should we
the
bring
one
the
problem.
body
If we
or
try,
hide it?
What now?
No, we're taking the body with us.
Okay.
Chev is not feeling real good from the transport.
I'll give him a stimulant. This will make you feel right as rain. Well, not a stimulant, but some painkillers. You just shake it off. You shake it off.
So the painkillers put you back to full.
Yep.
Jeff.
Thank you, my friend.
I hope it works.
You've got this handheld device, which is not lit up or anything, and you find the panel on this one that's similar to what you had on the other one, but there's
Okay.
nothing flashing on this one. There's nothing entered on it.
Leave the body on the pad. Type in the address that I wrote down and see what happens. Turn it on and see what happens.
Okay, who's going to hit the enter that's on the pad?
Oh, so the person who hits enter has to go with it?
If you're going to use the pad entry key, yeah.
What about do the symbols, are they similar at all between
Chev, give me a gadgeteer roll. Okay. You think this might be able to activate it remotely, but this is not part of the same system. This is different technology that seems to be able to maybe hijack this system. And you're looking at this thing, and it's a lot newer, Chev, than this doesn't look like something from the ancients at all.
Talking about the remote.
Yeah, the remote.
Do any of the symbols that I typed in match up, or that I have on my person match up with any of these pillars?
The symbols all match on the pillars.
Damn it, and we did not. So we have the destination, not the point of origin. Oh, shit.
I am cutting this out as an excerpt.
You can just do the thing that you can just silence the, like, you can just, it just says the shh and then it silences the rest of it.
Oh, you were doing so good. I'm like, he's writing stuff down. Smart.
So what's the holdup here?
We don't know the code to go back.
I love Velvet so much. Velvet is just awesome.
I don't know the code to go back.
I mean what I said. We don't know the code to go back. The rocks have the code on them.
Okay, because that makes sense.
No, it really does, though, doesn't it? So we know how to get here.
Okay, so did we put anything into the control pad on the transporter pad?
Nothing yet.
Let me Everybody step away from the pad. Let me press the button on this remote and see what happens.
Sure.
Maybe it's
Well,
smart enough or something.
Velvet will not only get off the pad, but she's gonna. This is like dug into the ground a little bit, yeah. Like this
The-
entire area.
It's not really dug in. It's got snow covering it in places, but I mean, it's a pad of some kind.
I'm gonna head up to if there's like a local vantage point where I can see if I can tell where the heck we are.
Here, take the map.
You want Cilia to go with you?
She can.
Okay. Do a know the zone roll for me.
Oh, me? Okay. I should really put points into this. Do I get any bonuses?
No.
Okay.
Not
Had
even the
to
map
ask.
gives you a bonus. Yeah.
Had to ask.
Yeah.
Oh!
Look at that. The stars really do not look right where you're at here. But you think Cilia, with Cilia's help, you kind of deduce you're probably you're probably up close by where the Eden bunker was. Good grief, that was hard to
Celia's not
spell.
there.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
she came.
Oh, okay,
I
gotcha.
missed everything after you said deduce.
We're close
probably.
to the Eden bunker.
Yeah, you're somewhere up by Eden bunker. My gosh, why can I not say that?
Is there still like a mushroom? Well, I guess we'll have to wait until morning to see if there's still like a mushroom cloud for us to follow to find the path to get back home.
All right, so Chev has asked you all to move off the pad so he can hit the button. See what happens.
But we'll leave the rabbit.
So, okay. Are you going to put anything in on any numbers in on the handheld pad? Or are you just going to hit the button?
I'm just going to hit the button.
Nothing happens.
So, is there any kind of buttons or on here that looks like it might be a recall or a cycle through previous entries or something?
No, you don't really see anything like that.
No buffer. Store the rabbit in the buffer. The transporter buffer.
What about the control that's attached to the pad? Is there something that possibly could recall some old coordinates or something?
Okay, so do you want to disassemble it a little bit, or are you just looking at opening the cover and seeing what it has?
I was more towards just looking at buttons and seeing if I can get something to pull up like a previous set of coordinates or something.
Okay.
Just fiddling with the control system. I'm not disassembling anything.
Okay. Yeah, no, really, you can't get anything to pull up on that.
Okay, I'll pull the cover and tinker with it a little bit. We're stuck either way.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Make it the role of your life. Hey, that's pretty good.
That's a good roll. So you find you're digging around and you find what you think is maybe a memory block or something. You kind of fiddle with that, and the screen pops up, and it's got 2 strings of numbers, 6 numbers each. But it doesn't give you any indicator like other than the 6 numbers.
Compare it to the numbers that we've already got.
Do the 2 sets match?
Which 2 sets?
All right. Do the 2 sets match each other, or does one of them match
No, they're
the
different.
set that we punched in to come here?
No, none of them match the set that was on your control panel that you had, and they do not match each other either. So it looks like 2 separate destinations.
Write them both down in the book.
Yep. And we're writing down we wrote down the symbols here, right?
Yes, we've got that. That was what we. That's what was on
the pad.
Yeah.
The control pad that he wrote down.
Gotcha.
I think we should probably take that memory block with us too. Assuming that's not going to make anything blow up, right, Chev?
Chev, if you take that memory block, you're pretty sure it will disable this completely. It appears to be an integral part of the system.
Yeah.
What if we rig a bomb to blow up right on it after we leave?
Until we know that we're getting back to where we want to go to, that might not be a good idea.
So use this just a whole bunch back to back? Let's go. I got my painkillers ready for you, Chef. You're going to be high as a kite. But you'll be alive.
You're just going to punch them in and try each one in?
Oh, yeah, you know what we can do? Oh my gosh, you know what we can do? We can just take the memory block out of the one the one that we have that's on our side, and use that as like a quote unquote key, so that it just doesn't turn on unless we want it to turn on. We'll be fine.
Okay, so
can I tell which set of coordinates was used the most recently?
The most recently, oh boy, yeah, it's been a while back, quite a while back, probably every bit of a year, and then the other one, it's been decades since the other one was used.
I think we should use the most recent one then.
That's the smartest one. Though I think we might just be at a coin flip too. I'm not sure.
All right, I'm gonna punch the most recent coordinates in, and maybe up.
Yeah. Time to go for a ride.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was busy sneezing and carrying on because of my sinuses. What did you say, Chev?
Said I want to punch in the most recent set of coordinates and light this candle.
Okay. Light this candle. I like how you say that. Everybody getting on, or is anybody staying?
How's Cilia doing?
Celia is just like tripping.
Okay,
Or
but
do you
I
mean
mean health-wise.
health-wise?
Yeah.
Health-wise. Let me check here. Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Excuse me, my sinuses are rough tonight. Okay, so everybody gonna get on? You bringing the rabbit body with you?
Yep.
Okay. Seems to be working fine. Everybody takes a point of damage to their strength. You do not recognize where you're at.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I just remembered something.
Hmm?
You guys didn't lock the truck or anything before we left, did you?
No, we didn't do any of that.
Great.
Nope.
It was do or die time. Come on.
I'd like to point out also that you were very specific in what you brought with you.
Let me go see if I can figure out where we're at. I don't have too many more of those in me, so if we can figure out the next one, I'd really appreciate it.
We only have one more destination left that we can choose from. Though we should grab the information from this buffer as well, see if there are any new destinations.
So, hang on.
Already thinking something.
How is ice making us move?
Listen, try not to think too hard right now. We don't have time for it.
If you say so.
Celia is able to tell you this looks like we're south of the where we were at significantly, and way east of our current bunker location.
Oh, that's
Well,
the
we
part
should
of the
probably
map
be
that has rot stuff on it, doesn't it?
So what would you like to do?
check the buffer, write down the
Let's check this
addresses,
buffer.
and pop some more painkillers. I'm gonna actually need some too.
Okay. Do you have enough to keep going? Handing them out?
Yes, you gave me 10, and
Okay.
I've used 5 thus far.
Okay. What's the one for?
That's the D6, isn't it? It's a D6 for points recovered, and I've lost 2 points.
Oh, is it? I thought the painkillers
I'm not sure.
automatically recovered everything on the artifact
I thought it was
side.
like a D6. I could be wrong.
Let's look. Because my memory sucks.
Yeah, I figured that you just said, Chev, you get yours back because he only has 2 health anyway, so he's only doing it for a heal of 1 point.
On eating these pills, you immediately heal all damage points that you have suffered.
Lovely.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
The D6 is to see how many painkillers you find when you find them.
Let's wait on giving Chev those painkillers until after he's finished doing everything that he needs to, because
okay, so
2 things of painkillers back to back is that's rough.
All right, so Chev, you look at it, and in the buffer, the only number is the number that you guys had written down first.
Which would take us back to where we were.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have the other set of coordinates from
Yes, we do.
from decades ago. So we could punch those in,
and pray.
see if we can get. Well, we could see if we get a bearing on where we are in relation to where we started off with, and then maybe we can figure out.
Or maybe we could leave right now.
Yeah, let's punch those
Hey,
coordinates
y'all
in and
heard
get
that?
out of here.
Yep, get on the pad. Regnum, come. Also, Velvet and Cilia are here.
Yeah.
Well, but we'll come back. I didn't hear what noise that was.
It was a monster.
Yeah, I will.
Sounded like a
I'll take that
devourer.
I'll take that painkiller too.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to punch those in. And away we go. All right. At this point, everybody takes 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And Cilia drops.
Velvet also drops.
Chev will also drop. Perkin and Reg are
Yep.
going to be the only 2 people left standing.
And let me pull this up here. Where is it? I feel like some of my maps have disappeared. All right. Well, who's up still? Who are the 2 that are up?
Reg and Perk.
All right. So, the first thing you notice immediately is that there's only 2 monoliths that are standing here,
Okay.
and the pad is cracked that you've come in on, and some of the ice crystals actually stay and don't dissipate.
Okay. Dragging everyone off the pad. Reg, okay, we need to do surgery right now. Minimal tools.
Okay, what do you want me
Lovely.
to do?
Help me grab the bodies.
What do you want me to?
Help me pull the
Okay.
bodies off the pad.
Okay, doing that.
Chev, you're up first. Is there anything I can even do here as the doctor?
Yeah. This is non-typical damage, so it's not going to kill him immediately. Give me just a second. The pollen, I've been getting pollen alerts like crazy here, and it's I just step outside for a little bit and it just destroys me. And I was out a little bit today. Anyway, so yeah, your heal roll will work here.
Okay.
But and it's not at any kind of negatives. Did you bring a kit with you of any kind?
I always have my kit with me. I don't have my surgery kit, which gives me massive buffs. I do have like some regular stuff.
Okay.
Actually, my surgery kit is marked on my gear.
Okay. So you do have it with you then.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Excellent. Well, let's see a couple of rolls here. Who
Okay.
are you working
That's
on?
Chev. First
All right.
is Chev.
All right, Chev, you get some points back. Wake up. You're a little groggy, but not terrible.
Second is
I
Velvet.
get 1 point or 2 points.
And he gets 3, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's only got 2 hit points.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then Cilia is last.
Okay. And gets everybody back up. Cilia is still feeling yucky, but there. All right.
I don't think we have another transport thing in us, at least for tonight.
What the hell happened?
I don't think this pad has another transport in it.
Did we make it back?
Nope. Find out where we are, please.
I feel like I'm gonna vomit, but fine. We're gonna go have a look.
All right, let's see here. Let me do one more thing. Again, you guys have got me moving on the fly here. Go ahead and, if you want, you can use Celia's Know the Zone.
She's innately a hell of a lot better at it than I am.
Yeah.
How much should I get healed for? 1?
Yep.
1, okay. So that back up to 3. Okay, and then for Celia. Where are you? There she is. Said know the zone?
Yeah.
Alright. She's good.
So you see her get kind of nervous as she's kind of looking at the stars and kind of looking at things with binoculars. Says, I don't know where we're at. This is definitely south of where we were, significantly south. I don't know. I don't know that anybody's ever been this far out, for sure. I haven't heard anything about this. No landmarks that I see. And by the stars, it looks like we're very, very much south and I think southeast of the arc significantly. This is kind of what we got now.
I take it this pad is no longer functional.
No, it doesn't look to be. That's why you got such amount of injury from it. When you pop open, you do find a memory module, but it's fried. And it looks like it's recently fried. So the energy that came in from the other pad, you reckon you're pretty lucky that this one accepted your transmit, so to speak.
Very well, then. Perkin looks down at the journal, crosses it off, and says, "It's broke," in a little blurb next to it.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Well,
Start heading north.
yeah. Let's see if we can hotwire a car.
I have a better idea. How about we try to find some place to sleep?
No. Definitely need to take a little nippy nap here.
How cold is it here?
Pretty cold. Yeah, you're going to have to find some shelter. So if you want to use your scout roll,
Oh, that still is.
You can find it.
See if I can help.
If you assist, that gives her a +1 when she rolls.
Is anyone going to assist?
You can have,
Yep.
yeah, you can have 2 others assist for
I'll
a
assist.
+3.
All right. Red Chef.
Yeah, I'll assist.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so that's 2.
That you should have had a +3 on that.
I'll roll a 1. Nope.
That's your scout roll?
Yes, I don't have any points in Scout, so it's just based rolled off my base wits.
Let's Celia roll it.
I've got a pretty decent scout.
Okay. Do you have more than 2 in Scout?
Yeah, I'm rolling 8 total for Scout.
All right. Roll it, and you get a +3. All right. There you go. You find some shelter. All right. And you're able to get warm. And yeah. So, in the morning, let's see here. You guys step out, and yeah, you're in a area of the zone that you're not sure about.
Looks like we stepped on the rocket regardless, boys.
That's a
Based
good one.
on based on what we figured out of where we were in relation to where we started with the general directions and the coordinate systems, can Chev figure out how the numbers are working?
You can start trying to do some math. You have a very small sample that you're working with. So, you've only got 3, and you don't know exactly where you were when you transported into either of the 2 of them. You've only really got 1 that you know exactly what the coordinates mean or match up to. So you're rough there.
Yeah, but with 3 different locations and 3 different sets of coordinates, and I have a general idea of where each of them are in relation to um, our standard area. I should still be able to at least figure out how the coordinate system's working.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to figure out the exact coordinates of where we were. I'm just trying to figure out how the coordinate systems work.
All right. So you can probably figure out what numbers mean, what, but you still don't know. I mean, you have to know what it's like. You got to know the telephone number of the location. You might know that location, like I'm calling New York. Okay. I know the area code, but I don't know the rest of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's not going to matter until we find another phone booth.
Yeah, until you find something that either lists the phone numbers, a phone number listing, or you get enough of them under your belt to really kind of start pinpointing stuff and knowing exact, not just going in and saying, well, I think this pad that we just came in on is a route here, you know. But the area code, you can figure out the area code basically. And if you look at the monoliths here, you've got a partial area code, and you know that it's definitely south of where you were. Okay.
Well, I mean, we have the whole string of numbers for this site, though. So.
Oh yeah, you do. I'm sorry, you do. You don't need it off the monoliths. You do have the whole. So it's south. And but again, you don't know relationally where you are. So it's till you get a little more a better look at where you're at, kind of get your bearings. You're not going to know exactly where you're at. You just know you're south, significantly south. Probably in the area of maybe 20 miles south.
This is gonna be a long, cold walk.
The fun part is going to be when we get back, because they're going to be like, rabbits!
Or so we hope.
Well, I mean, they're going to be very suspicious of us, is what I mean to say.
Oh,
they should be.
Good.
They should be. We've been gone for, it'll probably be weeks again.
Hopefully they'll find the truck.
Hopefully.
Oh, I'm sure they'll find the truck. It's just going to be the part where it goes up to the pad and then disappears. That's the problem.
How much?
But they're going to be very paranoid for a couple of days, which is good. And we very probably stopped our location from getting out by stopping this guy. So that's nice. They'll have time to be paranoid.
How much food did we grab in general? I'm trying
Like
to remember.
0.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
All the food was in the truck.
Yay. So I'm gonna go get some food for us. How about that?
Okay.
We want to try and find like a gas station or something.
Okay. The maps that you have are useless here.
Oh, I figured as much.
Yeah.
That's why I want to get to a gas station.
Well, I can either look around for an animal to eat, or we can try looking for this station thing.
Well, Cilia, your stalker, can do a find the path and get you some food that way as well. If she rolls good enough, but go ahead and you want to do your hunt first, Velvet? Can you hear me?
I did.
Oh.
Is it still? We got some rest, right?
Yeah, you were able to get rest, which, by the way, you wouldn't have been able to heal because you don't really have any rations of food. So
Nope. So I'm still at basically critical condition here. Fortunately.
actually, yeah, you guys are going to have to put starving at this point, and thirsty. Well, no, not thirsty, because the snow, you just melt the snow and you can get some water. That's the one good thing about the snow. Not hard to find water.
I got a 1.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find some game. It's a 1d6 to find out the rations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see it. Come on, 6. Oh. So somebody's
I find
eating.
a pigeon.
Somebody's eating and somebody isn't. I found a newt.
So Cilia can do find the path though, right?
Yep. Once you move into another zone.
Well, we haven't explored this. Oh, yes, we did to find shelter.
Yeah.
We've still got the rabbit, right?
Yep. Oh.
We're not making that mistake again.
It sounds like Chev wanted to absolutely make that mistake again. Is it a mistake? I don't know.
That is an option. That is an option.
He was melting earlier. No.
Well, that one arc was eating him. They sounded like they might be tasty.
This game would constantly bring up cannibalism. No!
Now,
It's not
cannibalism is
not a
humans
rabbit.
eating humans. Is it really if you're eating animals? Is
Yes!
that really? Oh, okay, sorry.
If a rabbit eats a rabbit, it's cannibalism. But if a rabbit eats a raccoon, it's survival.
It's survival.
A rabbit man just to eat a raccoon, I'm surprised.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. You're not going to find much in this zone apparently. So, you ready to head to the next one?
Yeah, I don't really see how much we can do. I'd love to find a gas station though.
All right, well, we'll see what you find. Somebody move your token, whichever zone you want to go to, and then
We need to go north, right?
You're for sure need to go north, and you think probably west. Okay. Does somebody want to roll Celia's find the path? And you're going to be you're only going to get the +4 for the binoculars at this point.
Correct. It shouldn't be +4 for the binoculars. It should be +3.
Is it +3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's the compass gives +1 and then the map gives +2.
Okay.
I think.
Somebody. Well, the compass would work too then. So you get a
Okay.
+4.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, the compass still works. You're not in an alternate universe.
Yeah, but I mean, it's difficult to use a compass when you don't. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that finding the way north would be inferred, and then the compass doesn't. Like, if you don't know where you are, you know.
Well, you've got no landmarks, so the compass is going to help you stay going north
Okay,
and not messing that up. So I'm going to give you the bonus for it.
perfect. I am totally fine with that. I was not trying to say that you shouldn't give it to us.
I didn't. Well, it almost sounded like you were trying to talk me out of it, but anyway. All right. So, yeah. Does somebody want to roll Celia, or do you want me to roll? Did Reg drop off? Is Reg still with us?
Yeah, same here.
Reg is just mind blown right now. He's like, I don't even know what's happening. I came in, they were killing people, and now I'm stuck somewhere where I don't want to be.
And I'm dying too. So.
All right. So good deal there. You've got an extra. You can find an artifact. You can assess general level of rot. You can find D6 bullets. You can find D6 rations of grub. You can find D6 rations of rot-free water. Explore the sector in half the time, or rush through it in a quarter of a time.
Gonna need to get some food though, right?
Who ate the one?
I would probably be you. You are the most injured.
Well, it doesn't help me heal right now, but it will.
No, it does not. But it will keep you from degrading further. Yeah.
True.
Okay, so yeah, because he actually has to take in 2 to heal and then maintain. All right, so you're going to do the D6 rations of grub? Because again, you got snow. It's not going to be trouble to get your ration of water.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so let me roll a D6. Not everybody get on that at once now.
I already rolled one before we said anything because I was like, oh, we're probably just going to do food anyway. I rolled a 1.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh,
that's what that is.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for being honest. I didn't catch that roll, so.
Yeah.
All right, so, and that's something you notice about this. Usually your grub that you find is rot contaminated. This grub isn't really rot contaminated. You don't have to zone cook it.
Well, that's good news.
So
yeah, because we died.
Okay. Let me look here real quick at my deal here. Yeah, it looks like an overground park here. Nothing significantly interesting per se. You got one more zone before you got to bed down for the night.
Two zones a day?
Yeah. Takes you 4 hours.
And it's wintertime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys have been spoiled with that truck.
Been a lot.
Yeah, we have, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been a long time we've been on foot.
All right, so you want to move into the next zone?
I can hunt once per zone. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
Try it again here.
Okay, so roll 2d6 this time. There we go. Man, a lot of ones though. All right, but I think everybody's going to get fed tonight and even be able to double up those who need it to heal.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
much do we heal though?
You've healed up to full, isn't it?
Yeah, it's up to full as long as you get your 2 rations. So, Cilia needs 2.
Yep.
Who else needs 2?
Velvet is
I-
going to need 1 more, and then Regnum is going to need 2.
Okay, so 2 4.
I think it's 1 per everything you're missing, isn't it?
Oh, did we read that wrong? I think you're right. Crap. We read that here a couple weeks back, didn't we?
A ration of food per point of strength to be restored. Yep.
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
Yeah. So actually, Cilia needs 3. That would heal completely there. Right now, you've got 7, 8 rations.
You're counting the one that
Velvet ate the first one we found.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and everybody's starving at this point. By the way, everybody needs to click that. Okay, so Cilia needs 3. Reg, what's your damage?
I got 1.
1 point of damage?
1 point of strength.
Left?
Yes.
So he's going to need 4.
So
4 additional, so 5
yeah,
total.
so 5 total. All right, Chev, what are you at?
I'm actually good, and I have one ration.
You have 1 ration on you? Okay. So that gives 9 rations. All right, so Chev still needs 1 ration for the night not to be starving. And
Yep.
then Velvet, what are you at?
Well, she's eaten 1, so that knocks off starving, but she needs 3 more to get back to full.
Okay, so 3. And then Perkin, what do you need?
3 to get to full.
Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wait, I do
15.
have the painkiller that Perkins gave me last session,
Well, you need to take that then.
and that way I can just eat once.
Yeah, that way you can just eat once because you're going to put a serious strain on everybody with that 5, needing 5. So you're only 1 short. So who wants to be
My god!
You don't have to roll for it.
You
It's
don't have
fine.
to. You don't have
You
to
just
roll.
get you just get your full health.
Yeah.
I'll take the hit.
Celia says, "I don't mind going without the 1."
No, I can go without the 1 now. Now that I'm full health.
No, you have to eat the 1 in order to maintain and not take damage, Reg.
Yeah, we're talking about healing damage at this point. So you're good. You just need the 1 ration. So why don't you let Celia take the hit here?
Because she's our stalker.
She's okay. Well, good enough. Okay, so Celia is full up then, and only needs 1 ration. Is no longer starving. That's a good thing. Everybody can mark off starving at least. All right. So, where do you want to go from here? You got 1 more zone before you got to bed down.
Oh, 1 more zone north.
Okay. Get the Celia's roll.
3 successes.
Nice. Okay, so what do you want to do with your extra successes here?
Artifact and a place to bed down.
Place to bed down is not a big deal.
Okay.
I'll give that one to you free. So no artifact.
Then the last one will probably just be more food.
Okay, you find 5 grub in this zone.
Excellent. I can eat one more and be good to go, and we have 4.
Okay, so that leaves
4 to
you
spare.
4, and you don't have to mark any off because you guys you ate basically a lunch, so you've covered the day. Okay,
Okay.
so you bed down, and honestly, I think this is probably a good spot to stop for the evening.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let you kind of get your wits about you, think about how you want to proceed. Plus it gives me a little time to kind of get a little preparation, a little better prepared. I did not expect you guys to do this today, so yeah.
Well, I had to give the ARC time to be paranoid without worrying about people just showing up on the front door.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, all right. So, this is for the benefit of our possible viewers. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. We're still learning about this. So, anyway, we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.